The frustration for Roman Reigns was very real at the start of the show tonight in a segment that lasted 35 minutes. The bloodline would come to the ring. Roman angry, the crowd refused to acknowledge him the way he wanted. And there's your first WrestleMania possibility. Roman's frustration continued throughout this entire segment. When The Rock came out, it got even worse. Roman was appalled the fans were still cheering The Rock and not acknowledging him. The Rock obviously would go on to do Rocky things and cut a great promo. Have to point out once again the Rocky die sign in the crowd. Oh boy, they're getting more and more common. And courtesy of Sean Ross Sapp, there was this sign as well. The Rock shops Balco, which actually is a company that supplied athletes with steroids in the 2000s. That's wild. The Rock would say no to Cody Rhodes' challenge of a one-on-one match. Instead, he made the counter-offer of a tag team match, night one, Rock and Roman, Cody versus Seth, what we all kind of expected. However, there's a massive stipulation applied to this. If Cody and Seth beat Rock and Roman, then the bloodline will have no interference at all in the championship match on night 2 between Cody and Roman. Now, interestingly though, Rock named himself, Solo, Heyman, Jimmy. He didn't talk about other potential new members of the bloodline, one being Tama Tonga. So there's your second possible WrestleMania twist, sort of imprinted there. There was another one too. When The Rock would make the challenge, he would say, "Let me tell you something, Punk, there ain't no one who can stop me." Now, is that a dig at CM Punk? If so, could CM Punk get involved in the tag match, in the main event? Potentially. CM Punk's definitely has a history with The Rock, a vocal one. I have to point out the loud chants for Solo Sikoa during this, as The Rock said Solo may sing the national anthem. Honestly, even Solo looked shocked. But then Roman would stop The Rock doing the "if you smell" catchphrase, and he would ask The Rock to acknowledge him. The holy shit chants filled the arena. This was a tense moment. And The Rock did it. To massive chants of "you sold out," The Rock said, "I acknowledge you, my tribal chief, Roman Reigns." He actually did it, but he didn't look happy doing it. That's worth noting. He then actually allowed Roman Reigns to finish the catchphrase with what the bloodline is cooking, and then put the one to the sky. Then he stuck the thumb out, making the L sign again, then put the thumb back in. So now we know last week wasn't just a mistake. Tonight it was an intentional put your thumb out mid-acknowledgement. Why? Is that a sign of something? This is things you might have missed from WWE Smackdown. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Just a reminder, although I'm sure you haven't forgot, WWE 2K24 officially launches next week. I think the early access is like Tuesday, so make sure you don't miss out on that. Get it pre-ordered now. Otherwise, your heart will be broken, much like Bayley's was tonight. It happened. They were meant to be tag partners, Bayley, Dakota Kai versus the Kabuki Warriors. Instead, as Bayley went for the hot tag, Dakota jumped down. Dakota Kai turned on Bayley. Oh no. I think this is a turn everyone saw coming. This is what Dakota Kai does. We know this. And of course, this was Damage Control playing those mind games with Bayley. It's what we theorized for multiple weeks now. It happened. Just in case there was any doubt, the two would brawl with a post-match beatdown of Bayley as well. Just interestingly, though, Dakota didn't get physical, so maybe she's not fully medically cleared yet, but they did this tag match. I do have an issue with them doing this tag match for the tag titles, though. It made it even more predictable. Now, although things can change, of course, the Kabuki Warriors are literally booked in a tag team title defense this coming Tuesday versus Lyra and Tatum on NXT Roadblock Special. I mean, you kind of therefore know that Dakota and Bayley wasn't going to win this match. And I think this is a really big misstep by WWE, just because this is a huge storyline that's drew great ratings and got great results on social media hits, and you make a big outcome match of this predictable. What this does do, though, is it does say that Bayley now needs friends. And very quickly, WWE had Damage Control run into Jade Cargill. Now, we theorised that Jade and Bianca could go up against Damage Control for the tag belts at WrestleMania. So is that the direction we're going to go? No mention of Bianca here. In fact, Jade didn't say a word, but it kind of looks that way. Bron Breakker was back in action again this week, and the dominance was seen for sure. He would face off against Zion Quinn. We haven't seen Zion Quinn since the WWE draft. When he was drafted as a free agent, he just disappeared. I think dude literally did one match, and that was a battle royal or something like that. Well, tonight, one spear, 7 seconds later, Bron Breakker is victorious. I like Zion Quinn, man. I think the dude was cool in NXT. He had a very unique look, very unique style to him. But I hope WWE has something more planned after this. It doesn't fill you with great confidence, though, does it? Poor Zion. We had a nice little street fight packaged into this show tonight, and it was a decent match, to be fair. Santos Escobar versus Carlito. Chair shot to the head. Nice to see that. You don't see that very often in wrestling anymore. Well, not in WWE anyway. Of course, Angel and Humberto would get involved. Absolutely love the new triple powerbomb variation that they used. Love that. Really cool to see. Of course, the other members of LWO would come down, and Rey Mysterio would return to WWE on crutches. But don't worry, he was only messing. He's okay. Rey Mysterio's back. Business picked up. Of course, the 619 to Escobar, followed by the table spinebuster by Carlito, for Carlito to pick up the win. What does the future hold now for the LWO? Will we get LWO versus Legado at WrestleMania? Or will it be Rey and Escobar one-on-one? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, I love that Rey Mysterio is wearing the Great Muta style mask. That mask genuinely looks badass. Logan Paul returns next week. He was only on the Elimination Chamber Saturday. It hasn't even been a full week. When did this become normal? Something really interesting though. Nick Aldis, talking to New Catch Republic, said that him and Adam Pearce have been talking specifically about the Tag Team Championships, and they'll have an announcement regarding them soon. Does that mean that WWE is finally going to split the tag belts? Are we finally going to get SmackDown Tag Team Champions again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. It's Tiffy time, as in the first match of the night, Tiffany Stratton would defeat Naomi. Raises the question of what WWE's plan is with Naomi since she's returned. Obviously, the Elimination Chamber, first one eliminated, now losing to Tiffany. What is the plan? They made you wait till the end of the show. I did too. Kevin came in like a wrecking ball, as he would join commentary for the main event between Randy Orton and Austin Theory. Randy Orton would win the match clean, and then Grayson Waller would attack Randy Orton. Kevin Owens would come in to equalise the numbers. Gotta talk about the stunner. Oh my god, the selling by Theory. Look at the height he got. That's insane. An RKO. Are we setting up for maybe a tag match next week? Fun show tonight, dominated by that Bloodline 35-minute promo for sure. There were some decisions I didn't like. You know that. I spoke about it. For me, tonight, very solid 7 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you next time. Peace!